Hi everyone, it's me Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I am going to solve a particular problem related with logarithm. Please watch this video till the end so that you will be very familiar with this problem as well as the some properties of the logarithm, some concepts of the logarithm. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. Here I have taken a problem and the question is x raised to the power log with base 3 of the x is equals to your 81 x cube. This is the question. Our target is to find the values of the x. We are going to solve this question. Then we have to solve it. Here a logarithmic equation is given. Then we are going to find out the possible values of the x. Let me write the given equation once again. The given equation is here x to the power log with base 3 of the same x is equals to here 81 x cube. This is the given logarithmic equation. First of all, taking the log with base 3 on the both side. Now taking log with base 3 on both sides. Let's take the log with base 3 on the both side of this logarithmic equation. Then the equations becomes, then our equations will be log with base 3 of the argument x to the power log with base 3 of x. Here we just take the logarithm with base 3 on the both side, 81 x cube. Here we just take the logarithm log with base 3 on the both side of these equations. Or this can be further written. We have a formula. Let me write a formula here. Formula. Here is a form. Here is a form of the power of the argument, and we have the formula of power of the argument. The log with base a of the number b, which is raised to the power n. The argument is raised to the some power. Then at these conditions, the logarithm will be same as n times log with the same base of the argument. Here, this is the formula, very important property of the logarithm. Please memorize it. It is the this formula is related with the power of the argument. Here is the same case. We can drop this power of the argument in the front of the logarithm. Then after dropping this power uh, on the front, then our equation become log with base 3 of x times log with the base 3 of x. Here we just use this formula on the left hand side of these equations. Then this is equals to, here we can use the product log of the product formula. We have the formula of the product log with base a of the product of the number b and c. This is same as log with the same base of the first number b plus log with the same base of the second number c. This is the product law of the logarithm. Please memorize these two formula. Now I am going to use this formula on the right hand side of these equations. Here are the two factors. One is 81 and the next one is x raised to the power 3. Let's use this formula on the right hand side. Then after using the formula, our equations become log with base 3 of the first number 81 plus log with the same base of the second number x cube. Here we just use the formula, these two formula on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side. And here we can write here the log with base 3 of the x is multiplied it 2 times itself, so we can square it. Is square here is equals to here log with base 3, and 81 can be written as the 3 raised to the power 4. The number can be written, number 81 can be written as the 3 raised to the power 4. 3 raised to the power 4 is exactly 81 plus, and this can be, we can drop this power by using this formula. 3 comes in the front, 3 log with base 3 of the number x, or this can be further simplified as log with base 3 x, it is square here, is equals to here, and then uh, this 4 will come in the front by this formula, then the 4 times log with base 3 of 3. If the logarithm has the same base, if the logarithm has the same base and the argument, then the result will be 1. We can use the 1 in place of this logarithm. Then this will be 3 log with base 3 of x. Now this can further simplified as log with base 3 of the x is square here is equals to here only 4. Here the log with the same argument and the base is always 1, plus this is and this is same 3 log with base 3 of x. And here this equation is quadratic. Let's rearrange the terms. Let's write in the standard form. Log with base 3 of the x, it is square, and let's bring these terms to the left hand side. Minus 3 log with base 3 of x minus 4 is equals to 0. Here we just rearrange the terms, and this equation is quadratic in the variable log with base 3 of x. Let's suppose log with base 3 of the number x is a another number y. Here we just suppose this logarithm is a number y. Then our equations in terms of y will be, will be the equations in terms of y will be, this is y square. Here we suppose this term inside the parenthesis is a y. This is y square minus 3y minus 4 is equals to 0. Now solving these quadratic equations, we can use any methods for solving the these quadratic equations. I am going to directly solve this quadratic equation by using the formula. Then the value of the y will be, let me write the formula first. Negative b plus or minus, we have the quadratic roots formula over 2a. It is valid only when the value of the a should not be equals to 0. Now using this formula, here the b means the coefficient of the variable. Here the negative b is the coefficient of the variable y. Here this is negative 3 and this will be positive 3 plus or minus. Here the b is negative 3, its square is 9 minus 4 times a is coefficient of the y square. Here the coefficient of the y square is 1 times c is the constant term which is negative 4 here. It is divided by 2 times of a, and the a is here coefficient of y square, this is 1 here. Now simplifying these expressions, here inside the radical, here the negative times negative positive, 4 times 4 16, 16 plus 9 gives 25, and the square root of the 25 gives 5. Here the 3, if we take the positive sign, then the 3 plus 5 will be 8. 8 divided by 2 gives 4. If we take the negative sign, 3 minus 5 gives negative 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 gives negative 1. Here we obtain, let me write here. Here we obtain the value of the y. The value of the y is a, here we calculated y, value of the y is a 1 is 4, 1 root is 4, and the another root is negative 1. This is the values of y. But our the y is our supposition. Here we suppose the y is a log with base 3 of x. Now taking the value of y is a taking one value at a time, taking y is equal to negative 1 first. Then here the y is our supposition, which is supposed here is a log with base 3 of x. This is here obtained as a negative 1. Let's calculate at this condition the value of the x. Therefore the value of the x will be 3 raised to the power this negative 1, and this is just 1 over 3. Here we obtain one value of the x is a 1 over 3. This is the one value of the x, and the another value will be obtained here at the another value of the y. At the value of the y is a 4. Now turn off 4. And here the y is our supposition. It is log with base 3. Log with base 3 of the x is here 4. Now solving for our variable x. And therefore the value of the x is here just 3 over 4. Sorry, 3 raised to the power 4. 3 raised to the power this 4. And 3 raised to the power 4 gives 81. Here we finally obtain the two values. The values of the x are here. One is 1 over 3 and next one is 81. This is the possible values of the possible value of the x. And in the logarithmic equation, the very important point to be remembered is checking the values, checking the result. We have to test the results. Here the results of the x are here. One is 1 over 3 and the next one is 81. Let's check these two values satisfy the equations or not. Let's check. Taking the first value is a 1 over 3. If we plug in here the 1 over 3, then the log will be defined. Here the log will be defined because 1 over 3 is the positive number. And if we plug in the 81 here, 81 number 81 in place of x, then the logarithm will be also defined because the 81 is the positive number. Then add these two values, add these two values obtained of the x, the logarithm will be defined. So the two values are accepted for these equations. So finally we can write here the solution. Finally answer, final solution is the value of the x, value of the unknown here is a 1 is obtained here 1 over 3 and the next one is here 81. These two values are accepted for this given logarithmic equations. Here we finally use the concept of the substitution. Here we substitute the our logarithmic functions as a next variable y, and then we solve the quadratic equations, and we finally obtain the value of the our variable x. This is the whole